6:50 and we're continuing to follow breaking news this morning. Former President Donald Trump and 18 others have been indicted by an Atlanta grand jury in a case focused on alleged efforts by Trump to reverse the results of the 2020 election in Georgia. Our Aaron Baker has been following this. He joins us live from Atlanta this morning with the latest on the indictments. Aaron, good morning, and what can you tell us?
Good morning, Destiny. The scene has been relatively quiet here so far at the courthouse here in Fulton County in downtown Atlanta. You can see behind me there's a police presence. The road has been blocked off. All this comes after late last night, this 98-page indictment was handed up by a Georgia grand jury. Now, this would be former President Trump's fourth indictment. He has two state indictments now, Georgia and New York, two federal indictments as well. So four total. The second this month also to allege that he tried to interfere with the results of the vote. Now, this indictment cites a number of crimes that Trump and his associates allegedly committed. I should say there are 18 other defendants in this in addition to former President Trump. It includes falsely testifying to lawmakers that election fraud had occurred, also urging state officials to violate their oaths of office by altering the election results. Also, the defendants were charged with racketeering under Georgia's RICO Act. That carries a term of up to 20 years in prison. Now, all throughout this, former President Trump, his lawyers have denied wrongdoing. One interesting point, though, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis says they have until next Friday, that's August 25th, at noon to voluntarily surrender. She also says she'll seek a speedy trial, and she wants to try everyone as a group. In Atlanta, Aaron Baker, WYFF News 4.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Our coverage of the indictment of Donald Trump and 18 others also continues on the Today Show this morning, coming up in a few minutes at 7. Well, Toyota has issued a voluntary recall for certain 2022 and 2023 Tundra and Tundra hybrid trucks. It covers 168,000 vehicles in the U.S. The vehicles have a plastic fuel tube which could rub against a brake line and develop a fuel leak. Toyota says the leak could possibly cause a fire. It will replace the tube for free and is preparing to make the replacement parts available. For now, Toyota dealers will install protective materials in a clamp on the fuel tube at no cost. Another recall, this time in your fridge. Nestle USA is voluntarily recalling some of its chocolate chip cookie dough. The company says 2 batches of the Break and Bake bar products potentially contained wood fragments. The impacted batches were produced in April. No illnesses or injuries have been reported. Anyone who purchased the dough should return it for a replacement or for a refund. There is now a new political party in North Carolina. The State Board of Elections voted Sunday to recognize No Labels as a new party. The nonprofit says it's considering running a unity ticket, meaning a Republican and a Democrat running together in the 2024 presidential election. Our Taggart Houck has been following this and has more.
The move now means that voters in North Carolina can register to be part of the No Labels Party. The group passed the signature threshold, getting more than 14,000 signatures. The group is considering a 2024 presidential run with the unity ticket and right now is working on ballot access. It is in 10 states with the goal of 50 and Washington, D.C. The national director is former South Carolina Representative Joe Cunningham, who also ran as a Democrat last year for governor of South Carolina. He says the group would only run a ticket if the majority of Americans see the Democratic and Republican nominees as unfavorable and if there is a clear pathway to victory in the Electoral College.
The support and movement behind this and the timing of this too, that's critically important, the timing of this. I don't think we've ever been in a position like this in recent history where voters are so desperately craving more options.
Cunningham says the group does not want to spoil an election. The group says in a survey released last week of registered voters in the top 8 presidential battleground states, 63% are open to voting for a moderate, independent ticket in the event of a Biden-Trump rematch. The group says it is also going to be working to get on the ballot in South Carolina and in Georgia. In Greenville, Taggart Houck, WYFF News 4.
At 6:55, gas prices are now the highest they've been in 10 months, according to AAA. It says the cost of regular is more than $4 a gallon in 11 states. Others are close to that, and the national average is $3.85. Oil prices are up because Russia and Saudi Arabia have been cutting the global supply. In the U.S., some refineries struggle to function in extreme heat. Here's a look at Gas prices locally. In Greenville County, the average is $3.42. In Anderson County, it's $3.33. And in Buncombe County, North Carolina, it is $3.56 a gallon. Let's get a final check of the roads with Hannah.
Whew, sounds like people need to carpool this morning as you head out the door this morning. Good news is roads look excellent. I-85 southbound, northbound, Spartanburg to Greenville, Greenville to Spartanburg. No issues this morning. You're looking live right now at the county line right there at Highway 14. Moving and grooving this morning. Seeing a little bit of slowdown on Highway 101. This is as you make your way towards the interstate. So heads up on that. Not going to have you leave early just yet. But other than that, drive times are almost perfect this morning. Airport to Woodruff Road, 6 minutes. That's southbound. Prella.
Well, it's going to be hot and humid with some isolated thunderstorms yet again today. This is the last day, though. Our cold front is coming through this afternoon. That's going to trigger a few more of those thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening for the upstate. And then tonight will be free and clear and a nice slow clearing takes place. Tomorrow, so nice, a little cooler and a lot less humid for your Wednesday and Thursday. It's going to feel good to get out and about. It's going to feel great if you work outdoors and even out at the bus stop tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms continue off and on in the mountains through early afternoon. And then later this afternoon, you will see a nice clearing with less humid conditions for you tomorrow, Thursday. Look at our morning lows, 50s and 60s for some of us across western North Carolina starting tomorrow.